that is definitely something that we experienced every time that we've gone. It's annoying, honestly. To the Iberostar people watching this, just fix that. All right, you in the right mind frame?
No.
It's not going to go well. This might be the least interesting of all the videos. Okay, let's try it and see what happens.
Okay.
All right, so this is going to be the wrap-up video for the Iberostar Grand Paraíso. So we just put out a whole series of videos, talks about the food, pools, talked about some of the entertainment through the FAQs, answered some questions, did a whole bunch of stuff. So today is just about wrapping all that up, final thoughts on the Grand Paraiso, and answering the question, are we going to go? Are we going to go back? No, you ruined the end.
Oh, so cut that part.
I'm cutting that part.
My brain's not functioning well.
Okay, so that's the objective.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
So first things first, in the previous videos, we mentioned a few things that we got wrong, and I think we talked about that, notably the one about the mosquitoes. There are mosquitoes. Be aware of the season of the mosquitoes. They go by season. We just happened to go in the low season, didn't know.
Middle of winter, so.
But just be aware. The other things we haven't talked about in the villa discussion. First one for me was about the temperature in the shower. It just fluctuated all the time. You couldn't take a warm shower continuously without it jutting over to cold, and then all of a sudden to hot to cold. It was impossible to
Keep it the right temperature.
Yeah.
Not sure if that's something that's throughout the resort, but we definitely noticed that in the villa, and it was consistent every year that we went. It's always the same issue.
I'm thinking it's across the resort because I saw some recent posts about from other people at the Grand. That's what clicked for me, is that some people were complaining about that. That is true. That is definitely something that we experienced every time that we've gone. It's annoying, honestly. To the Iberostar people watching this, just fix that. Honestly, the last thing you want to do is go from cold water to scalding water. It's just an unpleasant experience. Cool.
Yep.
You want to talk about the next thing we forgot to talk about?
No outlets. No electrical outlets. Well, there are some, but they're like behind furniture.
And they're used for lights and other stuff. So.
Yeah, so, in this highly technical world, trying to find an outlet to power your devices.
You got your iPhone, you got your earbuds, you got your tablet to read books. You got so many electronic devices, and there's one plug behind your nightstand.
Yeah, so we've found that we've had to buy like the USB ports, USB-C ports, so that you just need the one plug, and then we can plug multiple things into that. So we've worked around it, but for those folks that don't know to bring that, or have stuff that can't use that equipment, that's just be aware of. And if you're coming from another country, it's the US plugs.
It's US.
US plugs. So you don't have to. If you're coming from another country like Europe, you have to bring the adapter. If you're coming from the US, you don't. Or Canada, sorry.
Always forgetting Canadians.
They're easy to forget. It's just a US plug. But yeah, there's few of them, at least in the villas, from what we've experienced.
Yeah, again, everything that we've talked about is through villa experiences. That's all we've known at the Grand Paraiso.
Yep.
Anything else that we forgot to talk about? I know you don't watch the videos that we make, but is there any?
Who, me?
Yeah.
I do too.
Really?
I don't like watching myself. It's kind of weird.
So you don't. But that's okay.
But everyone else does, and thank you.
Plenty of other people watching the videos, thankfully. Thank you.
So, you know what? Let's put it back on everyone else. If there's something we did miss, or something you do want to know about,
or something we just got wrong,
please, put your questions in the chat. if there are enough questions, we'll make another video, talk about those, from an FAQ perspective. But we're pretty responsive, or at least he is.
I am.
He follows it. Responsive on the questions. So if you have any questions, put them in the chat. We'll get back to you as soon as we can. We'll give you as much information as we know. But yeah, it's a great resort. I mean,
It's honestly a stunning. First of all, it's stunning. It's a beautiful resort. The pool's beautiful. It's calm. It's quiet.
Well maintained.
It's well maintained. It's super clean.
5 stars for sure.
It's not annoying. It's just an extremely high end, beautiful resort. So I would absolutely encourage people to go there. If anybody tapped me on the shoulder and said, "Hey, we were planning on going away. You have any recommendations?" Without hesitation, it'd be the Grand.
And we're not being paid by.
We are definitely not paid.
Iberostar. So just FYI on that. This is just our opinions.
In the future, I don't mind being paid. Iberostar, if you're out there, just feel free. But right now, that's not the case. We pay for everything on our own.
Yep, exactly.
And so will we be back? We don't know, because so first of all, we're not tied to this resort. We're not prestige members. We don't have we haven't invested in this property. So every time we go back, they need to earn our business. The prices need to be competitive. The quality of the food needs to stay where it is or get better. The cleanliness of the resort needs to stay where it is. Everything needs to be as is currently or better. We're not tied to it, so they need to earn our business.
And we will be, watching the Facebook group to see what people are saying over the course of time. We don't have anything booked yet for this year, so TBD, I guess.
Yeah, exactly. One thing we haven't really talked about was the New Year's Eve party. We haven't talked about that at all. I have a whole bunch of video stuff that I'm just going to tack in right here.
Get our New Year's on.
Aren't you pretty?
I'm not grandma yet. Go aging me. See my arms long enough?
Hold on, wait. Here we go. Hola.
We are special in our own way.
Definitely are special.
Hi, do you have a reservation?
celebration at New Year's Eve is pretty extraordinary. So first of all, you got the gala at the buffet. So the food is incredible. And then you go on to the theater, right, for the show.
Yep.
And do you remember anything about the show this year?
Oh, the theme this year. So last year it was the Roaring Twenties, which was really a lot of fun. Oh, what was it this year?
Masquerade.
Masquerade. Oh yeah, that was fun.
There's a guy going back in time. Remember, the lights shining in the background.
It was weird.
And ending up in
But it was yeah, I mean,
Masquerade world. I don't know.
yeah, but I mean, in general, like the whole theme of the New Year's Eve was all about Masquerade and wearing the masks and all of that. It was pretty cool. It was pretty neat.
It's cool. It's just it's an entertaining way to spend. Was it an hour?
It was about an hour, yeah. That leads you right up to New Year's Eve.
And that leads you right up to
midnight. The countdown.
And then you go outside, and that's when the party starts.
Although I will say, I liked the year before is better. Like they did the countdown in the theater, but this time they had the show, and then they moved everyone outside and did the countdown, and then did the fireworks. So I guess it depends on perspective.
I think it does make sense this year what they did compared to
Yeah,
last
I
year,
liked it.
because everybody was separated.
Yeah,
There was
that's
people
true.
celebrating New Year's outside, and then there was the theater crowd. This just gets everybody in the same zone.
Yeah, that's true.
So I think it makes sense. I thought it was good, but the party atmosphere was pretty great this year.
It was fun. We had a lot of fun. We even got him dancing. Did you put any videos of you dancing?
No,
Gotta put the dancing videos.
that's not happening because it's not dancing. It's just me jumping awkwardly. I can't even jump proper like a human. I still look weird.
So if you want to giggle,
It's just not
put
happening.
it in there so people can
Giggle?
giggle.
No,
People need happy things to giggle at. No?
I will take bribes though. Somebody wants to send me money and bribe me to do it. I
Hey
may
Chris,
do
if you're out there,
it. Plenty of video of Chris dancing. So Chris was one of the guys that we met.
yeah. And he actually got him to dance. So
He got me drunk first, then
a little tequila.
some tequila always helps, but doesn't end well. Anyways, good celebration.
Yep.
Lots of fun.
All right. That is-
Just quickly, before we turn this off, just a quick life update, and something I haven't talked about much here. We are building a farm. We bought some land in Virginia, and it's happening. And I have the whole YouTube channel dedicated to it. So it's called Building Our Forever, and I'll link to it right here. And if you can, go check it out. It's just the beginning. We just have a few episodes in, and it's going to track our entire journey from city dwellers to farmers. We don't know what we're getting into.
we have no idea. Well, we kind of do now.
Yeah, we got chickens, 2 dogs, and a cat. That's about it. But
We're learning we're gonna learn a whole new world. So
Yeah.
stay tuned, tune in, watch our journey.
it's going to be fun. I got to go buy a tractor, learn how to drive a tractor.
God, we're gonna do first aid
First
courses.
aid courses, yeah.
So in case he cuts a finger off.
I need to learn how to use a chainsaw, and
Good Lord.
I'm a lefty. Chainsaws and lefties don't mix, but let's figure it out.
Yep.
Anyways, it should be fun. Just subscribe.
Tune in.
It's happening over the next. We should be moving in a year,
Yep.
so it's really exciting.
All right.
Anything else?
Oh, France. We're going to France.
Oh, and the next series is going to be our trip to France, which is happening in April. So the trip's happening in April. That means the video is probably going to come out in early May.
So tune in.
Just subscribe, and you'll get the little ding when the videos are ready. So just tune in for that. We're spending time in Paris. We're going to Avignon, and then when we're in Avignon, we're going to be traveling around by train. We're not renting a car this time. So backpacking, and we're not bringing any big luggage. Put it that way. It's not backpacks, but it's carry-on.
As much as I can stuff in my little carry-on.
So it should be fun. Subscribe, It's appreciated, and thank you for watching.
See ya.
Bye.
Wind up!